the pagans wanted to make the best of this, because first, they knew that the Prophet ﷺ had never traveled to Jerusalem in his life. So, among them were merchants who've been to Jerusalem for a number of times. And of course, one of the greatest structures in Jerusalem is the mosque, the holy mosque of Al-Aqsa. So, they wanted to test the Prophet ﷺ. They told him, we're going to ask you questions. So, answer them if you had been to Jerusalem as you claim. And the Prophet ﷺ felt a little bit worried, because he had seen the place, but he did not go around it and sightseeing. Many places that we go to, when asked to describe it, it's difficult, it's hard. But to his comfort, Allah Azza wa Jal told him not to worry. And He revealed the holy mosque of Al-Aqsa to our Prophet ﷺ, as if it's in front of him. So they started asking him about little details that only people living there know. And the Prophet ﷺ was looking at it in front of him. And he's describing every single thing: the doors, the windows, the mattresses, everything.
The number of windows.
The
number of windows.
The number of windows, the number of doors, every single thing that no one would take notice of, even if he went there 10 or 15 or 20 times. The Prophet ﷺ saw it in front of him. Would that be enough to convince the pagans? No, it wasn't. They still insisted on not believing him. So the Prophet ﷺ gave them another example of his truth by saying, on my way back, we saw a caravan being led by so and so, and he named the leader of that caravan, coming from Sham, coming from the north of Arabia. And while coming back, they lost one of their camels, and they were trying to locate that camel and bring him back, and they did. And the first camel on this caravan, his colors are so and so, and he looks so and so. So he gave them a detailed description of that caravan. Not only that, the caravan left Mecca about 40 nights ago, and it takes about 1 month to go and another one to return. So the Prophet estimated ﷺ where he saw them, and he told them that they will arrive to Mecca on that particular night, the night of so and so. And the pagans anticipated that the given date, and exactly on the same night that the Prophet ﷺ told them, the caravan entered Mecca with the camel that was described to them by the Prophet ﷺ leading that caravan. So they had no other choice but to believe in the story that the Prophet ﷺ told them. Yet they still insisted with their arrogance not to accept what the Prophet ﷺ had said.